All right, moving on, Indian forces have killed a terrorist in an ongoing encounter in Jammu and Kashmir. The gun battle is underway in the Guddar forest area of Kulgam district. One officer of the Indian force has been injured and has been airlifted to the army's base hospital in Srinagar for treatment. Now, the operation was launched based on specific intelligence inputs provided by the Jammu and Kashmir police. A joint team of the Indian Army, Jammu and Kashmir Police, the CRPF initiated a coordinated search operation in the forested area of Kulgam. During the search, terrorists opened fire, prompting a retaliatory response from the security forces. Meanwhile, the National Investigation Agency is conducting searches at 22 locations across 5 states, including multiple sites in Jammu and Kashmir. While the raids are being carried out in close coordination with state police at the residences and premises of individuals who are suspected of having links with anti-national networks. Now, in a separate development in the valley, the border security force of the BSF detained a Pakistani national near the Arispura sector in Jammu district. The individual was apprehended after a suspicious movement was noticed near a border pillar. He is currently being interrogated. And this is the latest we're getting. For our viewers who are just joining us, Indian forces have killed a terrorist in an ongoing encounter in Jammu and Kashmir. The gun battle is underway in the Guddar forest area of the Kulgam district, in which one officer of the Indian Army has been injured and has been airlifted to the Army's base hospital in Srinagar for treatment. Well, the operation was launched based on specific intelligence inputs which were provided by the Jammu and Kashmir police. Based on that, a joint team of the Indian Army, Jammu and Kashmir Police and CRPF initiated a coordinated search operation in the forested region of Kulgam. Now, during the search, terrorists opened fire, prompting a retaliatory response from the security forces. Meanwhile, the National Investigation Agency is conducting searches at 22 locations across 5 states, which include multiple sites in Jammu and Kashmir. The raids are being carried out in close coordination with state police at the residences and premises of individuals who are suspected of having links with anti-national networks. Now, also in a separate development in the valley, the Border Security Force or the BSF detained a Pakistani national near the Arispura sector in the Jammu district. The individual was apprehended after suspicious movement was noticed near a border pillar, and he is currently being interrogated. Well, this is the big news which is coming from the valley. The Indian forces have killed a terrorist in an ongoing encounter in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. The gun battle is underway in the Guddar forest area of Kulgam district, in which one officer of the Indian Army has been injured and he has been airlifted to the Army's base hospital in Srinagar for treatment. And for more on this, we're joined by our special correspondent, Umer Rashid Lone. Idris, what's the latest that you're picking on the ground, and what more can you tell us about this incident?
Well, firing is going on from both the sides at the encounter site in the Guddar forest area of South Kashmir's Kulgam district. One terrorist body has already been recovered from the operation site, while as one junior commissioned officer of the Indian Army was injured in the initial fight of the initial gunfight between the terrorists and security forces. He was airlifted from Kulgam district to Srinagar's Indian Army's base hospital, where he's being treated at the moment. Security forces believe that there are 2 to 3 terrorists who could be holed up at the forest site. As it's a dense forest, security forces might take a bit longer to finish off the operation. They had a tip-off about the presence of 2 to 4 terrorists in the area, after which a coordinated search operation was launched, and during the search operation, these terrorists fired on security forces, which had resulted in a gun battle. The gun battle still continues, and security forces have now brought in more deployment and cornered every corner of the place where the encounter is taking place. On the other hand, what we're seeing on the ground is that the anti-terrorist operations across Jammu and Kashmir have been intensified. National Investigation Agency has also conducted multiple raids across various districts of Jammu and Kashmir at around 5 to 6 locations since morning. We've seen the NIA personnel carrying out the raids in different districts of Pulwama, Budgam, as well as other parts of Jammu and Kashmir. There are 22 raids going on of NIA at the moment across India. Most of them are related to terror networking and terror funding cases, which NI has been investigating from quite some time. On the line of control, there was one more incident where a Pakistani national crossed over from the line of control in the Jammu division, wherein he was given various signals not to cross over into the Indian territory, but he did, and he was finally apprehended by the security forces, border security forces on the LOC, wherein he has been taken into custody and investigation has started. From his possession, some Pakistani currency has also been recovered.
Right. Thanks, Idris, for getting us all those details and putting things in perspective for us and our viewers. That's a special correspondent, Idris Lone, joining us from Srinagar.